Hey guys, Joel here for Fit for the Long Run. Today we're at the expo. They got an expo this year for the OUC Half Marathon, and so we're here to pick up my bib. Also got a free Circle bottle. Excited to kind of try that. But we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the expo, pick up my bib, and by the end of the video, you're going to see some of the races, which is happening tomorrow. Come on, let's go in. This is the expo area back here. I'll pick up my t-shirt back here as well. We got Track Shack, which is one of the sponsors, the main sponsor for it. Some Brooks shoes over there. Got some foam rollers here. Some knee braces there. That's a ton of 10-minute stuff. It goes on your kneecap. Gives you support for your knees. Stretch bands up there. Done some of the energy shoes before. I like those a little bit better than the Goos. All right, so then we're back at home, and we're going to talk about a couple of things today. Number one, we're going to talk about the turkey trot in Oviedo on Thanksgiving morning. Then we're going to talk about the OUC half that I ran just a few days ago, and then I'm going to talk about some goals I have for 2025. So I've already set my goals for 2025, and kind of looking forward to those coming up next year. I want to go ahead and set those and tell you what those are now, because I'll be starting those actually January the 1st, and you won't see another video from me until January. So I want to go ahead and tell you what my goals are, and these may change. I may add some. I don't think I'll take any away, but I may add some throughout the years just to kind of see, how things are going and things like that. So talking about the turkey trot from November. From Thanksgiving morning, I had a goal, as you know, to set to run a under 20 minute 5K, and I didn't reach that goal this year. I ran 21:40 something in the turkey trot, which is still a good time. That's a good time for an old dude like me, but I didn't reach under 20. I'm kind of wondering if I'm going to. I don't know. Maybe if I just practice, put in some speed work next year, maybe I can do it next year, but we'll see. I'm not setting that, and we'll get to that later, but I'm not setting that for a goal for next year. But maybe since I'm not setting it for a goal, I'll actually do it. We'll see.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
There he goes.
So I was pretty happy with that, just because of the way things have kind of shaken out the last part of the year, and not running as much as I had been, not training as much as I had been. So I was pretty pleased with that. We had a group of us run from our work, and we all did pretty good. Our team got third place in the team, and I did win my age group again at the turkey trot. Which has been the case, I think, for the last 3 years. So another Old Geezer award for me for this year. So now moving on to the OUC half. Now, if you remember, I had set a goal for to set a PR in my half marathon time, and I changed that later in the year when I found out my friend Holly was going to be running the same race, and decided I wanted to run with her and kind of pace her along. This is for her first marathon, her first half marathon, and she was a little antsy about it. So I wanted to run with her, kind of give her some support and pace her along the way, make sure she didn't go out too fast, and make sure she finished strong. So she had set a goal for under 2 hours and 30 minutes. And we came in at 2 hours and 28 minutes. So that was really good. We're really happy about that. Really proud that she was able to run that time, and she kept pretty strong throughout the race. So pretty excited about that. So it's 6:45, about 30 minutes away from starting time. We made it downtown, got to our parking space, and now we're headed over to the start-finish line, which is about, I don't know, a quarter of a mile this way, down West Central Street. It's start time. We're about ready to go. We're here with 3,000 of our closest friends. This is my friend Holly. We're going to be running together.
Most of these athletes are going to be under that 2:30 mark. Our spectators looking at you.
So congratulations, Holly, on your first half marathon, and here's to many more coming up. And I also want to mention kind of I want to say it was a throwaway race, but it was kind of a race that we added just kind of at the last minute. A group of us that ran the Turkey Trot also wanted to run this race as well. It was the OWOT Fun 5K, and I've got some video of that. Chris is going to put all these videos in as I'm talking, probably from the Turkey Trot, from the OUC Half Marathon, and from the OWOT Fun 5K that we ran a few days ago as well. That was the day after the OUC Half Marathon, so I did a 5K the day after the OUC Half Marathon. This is day 2. This is the second run I've done in 2 days. Did the half marathon yesterday, and today we're doing the OWOT Fun Run in Lake Nona, which is down in Lake Nona Town Center around Boxy Park. A couple of restaurants around here like Bosphorus, Chroma. There's Park Pizza over here, and there's some other. Boxy Park is over here. It's a little restaurant, entertainment venue. Down here in Lake Nona. So we're going to go pick up our bib. Got a few of my favorite friends here today. That's Lucy and Jack and Jamon. We're all running today. We got a few more coming too. I'll introduce you to those as we get there.
All right, runners set. And they are off. They are off. They are on their way. So let's go. We're only 22 minutes in, my friends. 22 minutes in. There we go. Welcome back. Hey, is that Northern Tennessee? There we go. I see you. I see you.
Go! Woo!
Oh, feeling good, making it.
Oh, let's go, Lucy! Let's go! Woo!
Welcome. Come on, flex on her, man. Flex on her.
I was still trying to look for that under 20 minutes, but I didn't really start out that fast, and so I ran it in just over 22 minutes. I think 22 and a half, something like that. But I thought that was pretty good, seeing that I just ran 13 miles the day before. So, yeah, that was pretty fun. It's always I hardly ever done races with groups of people before. Now, we didn't all run together, but I've hardly ever run with groups that were running the same race that I was. So that's been kind of fun to have people around that's also doing the same race that you are. And so I was pretty excited about that. And the time that I had was pretty good. It was decent. It was decent, I'll say that. And so some of the people that are running with me are running faster 5Ks than they were. Pretty much everybody that ran this race, the OWOT Fun 5K, also ran the Turkey Trot. And I think almost all of them turned in faster times on Sunday than they did back on Thanksgiving morning. So that's exciting to see as well. And so yeah, those are the 3 races we've done in the last 3 weeks, and yeah, they were pretty fun. That was the inaugural run for the OWOT Fun 5K, so it was the very first one they've done. So that should be a tradition every year. It's pretty close to where we live, and yeah, it's pretty good. All right, so let's talk about goals for 2025. I've got 3 that I'm really trying to set for this year. Let's see what they are. Oh yeah, number 1, I'm running the Celebration Marathon in January. I wasn't going to run one next year, but a friend of mine is also running, and I told him I would try to pace him. He wants to go under 4 hours, and so I told him I would try to pace him throughout the race. And so I signed up for that Celebration Marathon. It'll be my 11th marathon. I thought I was going to stop on a good round number like 10, and well, here we are. So the Celebration Marathon will be coming up at the end of January. And then I'm looking to run a 50-mile ultra marathon in next December. That's my goal race for this year, is to run a 50-mile ultra marathon in December. It's up around Jacksonville. It's what I was going to do this year, and then decided to run the OUC half instead of doing that one. So that'll be coming up in December of next year. I think it's first weekend in December. We'll be running the 50-mile ultra marathon up in Jacksonville. And then number 3 is I want to go back and do the 2,025 miles in 2025 like I did in 2023. It's only 2 miles more than I did in 2023, so should be easy to do, right? Well, maybe not, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm already planning out my runs for the first couple of months, and I have to average 169 miles a month to make 2,025 miles. So at the end of 2023, I was running about 180 to 200 miles a month, and then kind of slacked off this year. But I do have to average about 169 miles a month to make that goal. So that is a goal for this year, and kind of excited about that. Kind of get me up and get me back out running every day. Not every day, but probably 4 or 5 days a week again to get that mileage in. Those are my goals for for next year. The races that we've done. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Drop me some comments below and let me know what your goals are for 2025. We always say when we set goals, it's never too late. You can set goals for December. You can set goals for today. You can set goals for the week. Or maybe what your goals are for 2025. I'd love to hear those in the comments below. But that's going to do it today for Fit for the Long Run. I'm Joel. Don't forget it's the long run. Give yourself a little grace.